In today's drawing, we are going to be creating a minion because one of my third graders requested it. So the first thing you have to do is you have to create like a little rainbow like that. And then we are going to make some lines because we have to have some guidelines here. Then we need about this much space. So basically you have a letter I and you have a rainbow, okay? After that, we're going to give ourselves enough room about the same space, maybe just a little bit shy of that, a little smaller right here. All of these lines are going to help us to create our minion. Okay, so we had this much. And then below that, we're going to go like this. One more time. And this is going to be our legs. And then down here, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna make, following this line, you see this line I started right here? I'm gonna follow that line, air draw, come down here and make a little gap like this. And then I'm gonna go out like this, both directions. And then I'm gonna make this. We're starting to make the legs of our minion. Right here, and go like this. And this is how I'm gonna start. Keep everything really soft and loose, okay guys? Because we want to be able to erase if we make any mistakes or we realize that something doesn't look just the way we want it. So we're gonna get this much, and this is the body. Just go out nice and soft, feathery lines like that. And I have my basic shape for my minion. Then I'm gonna take this line and I'm gonna make, this is one of my guidelines. So I'm just kind of trying to go down here and create this guideline. Up here, we are going to make some glasses. So we're going to go right here, watch this, make this right about that much. And what we're going to do is that we're going to make it touch. Look at that, I'm making a circle, go nice and soft. You see I'm just going super soft, creating the circle. And then on this other side, same thing, super soft, creating a circle, very good. And then on the side, I'm going to show a little bit of the goggles right there. And right here, I'm going to go ahead and make the inside of the goggles. And you see, I'm still very loosey-goosey with this. Soft lines. Soft lines. And I had to keep an eye on myself and make sure that I'm working like a butterfly all over the place. Just a little bit of detail, not too much detail in any one given part. Right here, so we're going to have a little smile. I'm starting to put a little bit of detail, double checking that these lenses are the right size. I think this has to come out a little bit, and this has to come out a little bit, and then this has to come out a little bit. All right. Then I am going to make two rectangles. Hold on a second. So from here to here, I'm going to make the jumper. This is going to be the jumper. And then I'm going to make the jumper, well, like down to here. Let me check. It's like a letter J. See the letter J? Very cool. Go like that and make a letter J. But then you have to do the same thing on the opposite side. And this one won't be a J. It's like a backwards J. Excellent. The next thing, inside here, you gotta make this line. One, air draw, then touch again. Perfect. And right here, we're gonna make a pocket. And the pocket sort of starts down here, like a smile. And then we're gonna go up to here. And this one's straighter. And then we're gonna connect it. And that's how we're gonna make the pocket. Right here, we need to make connectors right here. So let me see, it's going to be a diagonal line. And let's make this first and you'll see. One here and one here, right? And once you get that, all you got to do is make a diagonal line, but you kind of curve it a little bit on the top. Just curve it a little bit. So it's kind of hugging. Curve it just a little bit. And then the same thing for the opposite direction. Kind of curve it a little bit, There you go. And that's how we're gonna make our minion. Awesome. We need to do the arms. Ooh, that's gonna be challenging. For the arms, we are going to make, down here. This one's tricky. For the arms, we want to go down here and make this little thing. And we're going to be working these evenly, okay? So that little hook, it's like a little hook and a little hook. After you make your hook, you're going to curve it in. What? Curve it in. Curve it in. You see it? It's like a hook with a curve. And then we're going to make on this side, right here, we're going to complete the curve and we're going to go out like this and in like that. And then we're going to show one more finger back here. That part was tricky. On this side, same thing. Go like this. Right. Go like this. And then we are going to make another finger and complete it right here. So now we have to make, we're going to make the arm. So an arm coming out, an arm coming out. See, I'm trying to keep it symmetrical. Same thing. I do this line here, I do this line there. And then I'm going to go up, but not all the way up here. I'm going to go, you see where this section is? Watch this. Right here, right here, right here. That's where I'm going to go like this. And then right here, see it, see it, see it? Okay. That's where I'm going to go like that. And that's the arm. But then here, it comes out right there. And then curve it and connect it right there. Ooh, this one's tricky. Come out and then come here and curve it and try to keep it same as the other. It's kind of tricky, so you want to go like this. Okay. It's hard, it's real hard. And now I'm starting to make my lines a little darker here. And this I can round off. This I can round off. Now I realize I went too high on that one, so I'm gonna have to make this a little lower. Okay, there we go. Let me see. Curve it like that. And this is the jumper. Then over here, I think I'm happy with the shape of the eyes. So I'm gonna make the eyeballs and they are gonna be like right here. And this one about right here. And then it has another circle inside there. And then a circle inside there. And these are the eyes. Okay. And then now that I have this much, I'm almost ready to start like pressing heavier. But let's do the shoes first, okay? So for the shoes, I'm gonna leave just a tiny bit of space right here. And then make, see it? Make this line right about here. And then on this side, show just like a little touch. And then I'm gonna make an arch. It comes out to right about here. You gotta pay attention to where does it start, where does it end, how does it curve. Right here we're gonna curve it. Curve, one nice curve, there you go. And then up, and then this a little bit. And that's one shoe. And let's make the sole of the shoe. Perfect. Do the other one, match it just about the same. Leave a little bit of space, come down, and then come out. Hold on, let me go to this side. Here's the corner, so go a little bit further than the corner. And then right here, look up about how much space you left here. Same thing here. And it doesn't touch all the way to the top, so I leave a little gap in between. And it comes out right about this far. And then I curve it. Okay, this one's getting to be a little bit harder. Hold on. Like this. Curve it. Curve it. No. Clean it up one more time. Okay, here we go. Curve it. Curve it. And now give it the little sole of the shoe. Okay, that's starting to look a lot more like my Minion should look. All right, not too bad. And now it's time to do a little bit more on the goggles. Now that I know where I want them, I can go back and make them a little tiny bit darker. And guess what? Down here, they do not connect. I'm gonna erase some of my lines. So they just go up and then down. That's how the Minion's goggles are. You can go here a little darker. And finish the edge. You can see the side. And now on the inside of the goggles, go nice and slow. And I believe I want to show just a hair of the inside of these goggles. And then here. This much. And now I can start erasing some of these lines that are my guidelines, right? These are guidelines that I can erase. Let's see. Oh, yes. And I'm going to turn my sketchbook so I can make a better straight line right here. And then I'm going to turn my sketchbook this way so I can make a better straight line. And I'm holding my pencil way back here, okay guys? Way back. Okay, and then I need to clean the top. And for that part, again, work with the curve of my hand. Nice and easy. Try to bring it in. Nice and easy. So, starting to look like a Minion. Yes, it does. Very good. I like his smile right here. So that's good. Now I can press it. And I'm still erasing guidelines and all of that stuff. So I'm going right here, erasing some of these lines that we made to help us figure out where things went, right? So let's see how much needs to be erased. Some of these, and some of these. Down here, I'm only going to show a little bit of these. So I'm only going to show, let's see, right about this much. And then come back here. And now I can make this darker. I think I'm about to finish right now. Let's see. And I'm just going to show a little bit of the inside of these glasses right on the edge. Just a little bit. There it is. I'm double checking everything. Now it's time to clean up even further. You can clean up with the eraser, or you can have a different eraser like this one, and then that will be easier to get into the nooks and crannies of your drawing. Careful not to keep your hands on that because then it will get smudgy. And you see I'm cleaning, and I can always redefine the lines again once I clean it up just a little bit. Hold on, there's more in this corner. I'm going to go from this side and from this side, looking to work with gravity. Work with gravity, with the curve of your hand. Curving it. And I'm going to do this a little bit again, like that. And trying not to touch because I don't want smudges. But sometimes when you're learning how to use an ebony pencil, you get smudges, and eventually you learn how to avoid them and how to work ever so carefully. You get cleaner drawings. But it's okay to have smudges in your sketchbook. It's for practice, so you're trying to keep it as clean as you can. But how are you going to get better unless if you practice? Okay. Clean that out. Clean this out. There we go. That's pretty good. You can just leave it like that, and this is a minion. And now you know how to draw a minion. Remember, if you need to pause or rewind as you're drawing, that's perfectly fine. So do it, okay?